Hey, everybody, how we all doing tonight? Look at that, we already got people flooding the plains, popping on into Canoehound's little adventure tonight. How we doing? Thanks for coming out, everybody. What we got in the house here so far? We got Hunt Shack Wilderness, the Scorpion King. Hey, guys, thanks for coming out. Jess from Rain Dance Bushcraft. I'm sure he'll be going on live later. We'll have to do a rain dance raid tonight, as usual. We could do that for you there, Jess. Tyler Wood's in the house. Good old Tyler Wood, the Joe Robinette fanatic, for sure. How we all doing, everybody? You know what? I've had a good past week and a half. Sorry I didn't get on last week to do a live stream with you, but I was up north with the family doing a family boat camping trip. Had the opportunity to shoot a few good videos, and it was all in all, it was a pretty good week. Injury free, nobody got hurt like they have in the past couple of years of trips there, but yeah, so it was all good. And the fishing was fantastic. The weather was awesome, and I mean totally awesome, except for one night when I did my solo minimalist canoe trip or overnighter, and yeah, I run into a bit of a thunderstorm that night where, you know, a few kilometers away where the family was, they got absolutely nothing. So, but you know what, that's just the way it all goes, right? Sean from Family Outdoors, how you doing, man? Thanks for popping in tonight. Much appreciated. Yeah, so like I say, yeah, had a really cool time up there up north. We were catching fish. We were catching walleye or pickerel, if you want to call them pickerel. It depends where you're from. Pike, bass, some jumbo perch. I finally found a nice bed on this lake that we go to all the time, and you know, got some really nice big jumbo perch. There's only one problem, because the water's so warm up there already. It was already like 75 degrees. They were actually they were all wormy, so all the perch were going back in the water. But no big deal. We had our fair share of walleye and pike and bass, so that was all cool. We got Tommy Brown in the house. Hey, how you doing? That's a new name in the stream here. Thanks very much for popping out. I appreciate you stopping by. We're just getting started here, and yeah, we're just going to have some general chit-chat and banter and a little bit of networking so that everybody can get to know each other out there. I'm sitting out in my backyard right now, and Mother Nature is being a little bit of a bitch. She keeps dumping rain down on me, but it's okay. I'm underneath the gazebo shelter here, and hopefully we'll stay high and dry. I got Molly here by my side. Hey, Mom, you gonna say hi to everybody? She's just being lazy right now. So she thought she would join Dad on the live stream tonight for sure, in her own in her own capacity. Yeah, so hopefully the weather will hold out for me here. Like I say, we have no idea what 75 degrees is. What is that in Celsius? I don't even know what it is in Celsius, but. It's actually quite warm out here, but really right now here it's really warm and muggy, and like I say, we keep getting spatterings of rain in the background. I don't know if you could see over my shoulder here. Like there's no blue sky for sure, but what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? Scorpion King is ready for a party. Like the stream. Thank you. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm on my road to 1K. I'm trying to get my numbers up there so that I can, as I mentioned in my last live stream, so I can start live streaming using this thing. Had I had the ability to live stream with this, when I did my overnighter up north, I would have been able to come to you guys live from my my makeshift camp. And I think that would have been pretty cool. Mind you, you would have been under a tarp with me because it poured rain on me there, but it was pretty cool, and it would have been awesome if I could have had the ability to live stream using this. So just another way for me to be able to share some of my adventures with you guys. Hey, Rocco, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Much appreciated, as usual. We're going to have to get you down here for one of these live streams, maybe next week or something, eh? And get you in tune here. I know... Pretty cool. Rocco from Passion for Hunting and Fishing, he actually came down last week and met up with Dave from Beastly Ironworks. And Dave got him pounding some steel, doing a little bit of forging and stuff. From what I understand, Rocco got a bit of a blister on his hand from working so hard. but I'm sure you're all better now, so that's all good. There's another new face in the house, our Alaskan Cabin. How you doing? Hey, that sounds like a really cool channel. Our Alaskan Cabin. I am. I know I haven't got you yet, and I'm going to pick you up right now, and then I can get back in and watch a few of your videos. Because anything to do with cabins in Alaska, I'm right down with that. Oh, and you're a fairly new YouTuber, eh? At 15 subscribers. Let's say you're up to 16 now. Check him out, people. Our Alaskan Cabin. Go on there. Check him out. It looks like he's got a little bit of good content going there. Just a jellyfish, your shoveling debut, travel photos, all kinds of plowing stuff going on. Yeah, cool. But yeah, as I mentioned, thanks for popping in. Welcome our Alaskan Brown. Yes, yes, yes. Tyler Wood, passion for just home and relax. Yeah, man. Yeah, you had a tough day at the barber shop. I know it was pretty busy for me going there at my shop. We've been pretty busy of late, so it's been keeping us hopping for sure. And we got Jefferson Einstein in the house. How you doing? Thanks for coming out, Jefferson. Good to see you. And you too, Dan, from Herbert T. Outdoors. It's always nice getting caught back up with you guys because, like I say, basically it's almost like a 2-week hiatus, since my last stream up until now because I was away last week. So, Arthur Moorhead, hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm doing quite well. Having a good night. We're just getting started off here and going to be doing a little bit of chit chat. And if you guys want to ask me any questions about the camping trip, please do. But yeah, man, I've shot 3 videos. While we were out there. One was basically, and it's going to be just a mellow, serene type of video I'm going to put out is just the scenery from the area up there with some nice music going in the background. I probably won't even open my trap here just to keep the video exciting. But then I also shot an overnighter, a one-nighter, where I went out and used minimal gear. I had with me my tarp, an old cheap sleeping bag, my backpack, of course, an MRE that I got from Tyler Wood. I got to try that one of those MREs, which is really cool, man, the way they heat up and everything. And what was the other video? Oh, I shot a video for the guys here at Community Outdoors, and I'm hoping that I will be popping that one out either late tonight or tomorrow morning. So keep your eyes open for that. I want that one to override this live stream, so that should be a good thing. I just see a couple more people just popped in. Simon, how you doing? Thanks for popping in tonight. Hey, look at that. We got Happy Trails Hiking. Good to see you. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Grab hubby there and let's all crack a beer together. Yeah, I just got to try and keep up with the whole chat thing. Don't forget, guys, please make sure you smash that thumbs up. Do a little bit of networking with each other and get to see what everybody's channels are all about. And, share some love. Do it the right way. You guys know the right way. I'm sure many of you have been on these networking streams where they tell you to watch a video, leave a proper comment, no spam, no blah, blah, blah. Do it the right way, guys. Get to know each other, and that's always a good thing. Especially Kay over at Happy Trails Hiking. Get on over, check out her site because she doesn't make it over here too much. Simply Shannon is in the house. Thanks very much for popping in, Shannon. Good to see you. In the woods with Wolfie. Wolfie's in the house. Hey, how you doing? Observer Canadian. It's my friend from down. I hope you don't mind me calling you a friend, but friend from down Burlington, Ontario way, which isn't too far away from where I'm situated. Matt's still at work, AK, too bad. Well, you know what? Grab yourself a cider or something and you're welcome to pop a drink. So guys, tonight I'm going to let you vote on which beer I'm going to crack open first. I have 2 beers here. They're two of my favorites. I say that every week because I know my IPAs. One is one that's a real local. This is from the town that I'm from, Fond Hill, Ontario. And it's a beer by the Cayman Kettle Beer Company or Beer Works. And it's quite the play on words. I can't hold it over my computer because these things are like dripping sweat right now because it's so humid out here. But tell me if you could read this one here. This one's called Get It the Fuck India. Get It the Fuck India. Play on words. Okay, then that's an IPA ale. 6% alcohol. And the other one I have is one by one of my favorite breweries in the area, Great Lakes Breweries. And it's called Octopus Wants to Fight, and it's an IPA. And that one comes in at 6.2%. So what's your vote, people? Do we go with the Octopus or do we go with the Get It? Let's see who hits 5 first. You guys got to hurry up because I'm getting thirsty. And I'm getting wet. These things are sweating like crazy. That's funny. Got no votes. Wow, nobody voting. Number one. Which one's number one? Oh, number one was Get It. Everybody wants Get It. Are you familiar with Bear Creek soups? I got a few ready to try one soon. Just add hot water and rehydrate the soup. That sounds pretty cool, Tommy. That's those are the kind of foods I like to find for my canoe trips, for sure. I'm getting ready. I leave actually August the 16th is my annual canoe trip that I've been doing with my buddy Jay for the last 25, 30 years. And essentially we're not even sure where we're going. I think we're getting together tomorrow to discuss our trip plans. And found out today that my cousin and my cousin's son are also coming on the trip. So we got a foursome going on the trip so far. Might end up with 6 because there's another couple of guys who may be going. But this is going to be a trip that's way north, closer to like the Timmins area, I think, if we end up on the trip that I'm thinking we might take. And if we do that, it's going to be pretty cool. So, and of course, I will be documenting that whole trip. So everybody's saying number one. I think Happy Trails K wants me to go with the Octopus. Right now, I think to Get It the fuck India is the winner. Yeah, Family Outdoors says Get It. Isopropyl alcohol is IPA. I'm not gonna touch that stuff. I'm not that deep in alcohol. Yeah. Simply Shannon, another trip. How exciting! You know what, Shannon? I've actually been very, very fortunate this year. I think now I just push a button in my truck and it automatically takes me north. It knows exactly where I'm going. So far this year, I got in my trip to pick up my canoe, my solo canoe trip in Algonquin, another 4-day trip that I took with the guys from Kid Products. I did a boat camping trip with my dad and Dave from Beasley Ironworks. That was another 4-dayer. Then I just got back from a week with the family boat camping, like family and extended friends and future family. And now another 1-week trip coming up, and I think that'll probably be I better not say that because I got a few people trying to get me to do another a trip maybe late September, but we'll have to see what's going on there because my daughter's getting married in September and it's going to be a crazy month. So yeah, here I go rambling again, eh? Again. Okay, guys. So yeah, this is getting here's to y'all. Gonna crack open the Get It, and once that's done, then we'll get into the Octopus. The Octopus Wants to Fight. But here's to all of you. Thank you very much for coming into the live stream tonight. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you haven't done so, be my friend and smash that subscription button and help me on my my road to 1,000 subscribers so I can start live streaming on my phone. Okay, and then I can drive you guys even more nuts. So here's to y'all. Get it the fuck India. Yeah. Okay, so where are we here? Rain Dance Bushcraft says, isn't Shania Twain from Timmins? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I don't know. I think she's living in the States now, but yeah, she's originally from Timmins area, and where we're looking at going camping is actually just south of Timmins, an area called Gogama. So that might be where we're going. It's not set in stone yet because we haven't had our official meeting yet, but we'll be talking about that tomorrow. Simon, salute. Thank you. Hunt Shack Wilderness, great area. Yeah, you would know, man. You're a northern boy. You know the northern area, so that's all great. Rain Dance. You should be bringing your local knife maker on your trip. I had him out there on one of my last ones, and you know what? I think I've turned Dave into a beast. He's purchasing my 2 kayaks that I had for sale, one for him and one for his wife, and he's already talking about buying gear and getting himself out there on little solo trips with the kayaks and stuff like that. So good for him. Good for him. Everybody should catch the fever of paddling. Everybody should catch it. So, here comes the tap, getting a little more rain now. Tyler's asking where Dave is. You know what, Tyler? I tried to get Dave to come on out tonight, but unfortunately he is tied up at work, but he says that he'd be listening in. So hopefully he is. Badger does Bushcraft is in the house, and Jasmine Entertaining. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. I've seen you around on other live streams. Thanks for coming out and checking mine out. That's incredible. Love seeing new people in here. And as I've been saying to everybody, and it's not a plea, but it's just a request that if you haven't had the opportunity to smash that subscription button for me, that would be absolutely incredible, just because I'm trying to hit that 1K mark. Actually, I got to give so many of you credit for all the help that you've given me, guys like Tyler, who's dedicated a live stream to trying to get my numbers up and stuff. And you know what? I'm trying to be a patient guy, but like I say, I know I'm missing out on so much by not being able to live stream from my phone, whether it's a big deal or not. But like I say, last week when I was up and doing my wilderness, like my overnighter, it would have been really cool to get on there and have you guys, because I had full coverage on my phone, and it was something where I would have loved to have shared it, because you guys would have heard me doing a live, but you would have heard loons in the background. You would have heard the thunder just rumbling away and stuff like that. And really interesting thing. I never really caught it on film. At least I don't think I did. But I had my tarp set up, and I was set up over a moss bed. The moss must have been 6 inches thick. And as I'm laying there, because the rain's coming, I had 3 chickadees that kept flying underneath my tarp, and the tarp was only set up about the height of half of my kayak paddle, because I used my kayak paddle to prop it up so the rain would flow off the sides. And I had these 3 chickadees that kept flying right underneath. It's like I wasn't even there. They weren't afraid of me or nothing. They just kept flying back and forth. And it wasn't a place where they would see a lot of people, because the place where I camped, you could tell somebody had been there at one point, but because it had a fire ring, but it had no charcoal in it, so it hadn't been used in quite a long time. So yeah, it's all cool stuff. Badger says his dog is licking his leg. Yeah, dog might be hungry. You might want to look into that. And speech to text screwed me. That's not rain. You're tap dancing under the table. Yeah, tap dancing. There we go. Jasmine Entertaining, no problem. I enjoy supporting others and meeting new people. Thanks, Jasmine. Much, much appreciated. More than you know. Jess says he hears the rain. Yeah, it's just coming down light right now. A little while ago when I was setting up, I was thinking I might have had to take this whole thing inside, just because the rain was starting to come down like pretty big, like big raindrops, and I just kind of moved everything in. Right now, the chair is probably about a foot away from the railing back here, and I moved it back, or moved it ahead on purpose so I don't get splashed, because the rain comes down and just splashes off the railing. Okay, here to rain. Jasmine's Entertaining says, of course. What are you streaming off of? I love how you have your logo up there. I want to be able to do that when I live stream. I'm just using OBS. This is OBS software. And my logo is in the form of a PNG file with a transparent background that allows you to be able to superimpose it and do it as like a picture-in-picture type of thing. And yeah, you have full control through OBS. You can turn it off, or you can then turn it back on, and you can put all kinds of neat tricks up there. Like that. But you know what, you can go kind of crazy with doing these things on OBS. It gives you so many options. So yeah, you should look into OBS software if you're looking at doing some fancier stuff, right? Elbow dance for. Yeah, go for it. Do a dance for me there, Jess. Maybe tonight there when we come over and we raid you, you could do a Canoehound Adventures dance. Nice kayak on your banner. You know what? I have not, and I believe in supporting those who support me for sure. And I'm going to get over there and I'm going to. Oh, that is a nice kayak too. Looks like someplace pretty tropical though, or something. Where's that picture taken, Jasmine? That's in your background. KFC. Very cool. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? Hey, you changed your name on your thing there. It's just Jess now. How you doing, Jess? Good to see you, hon. Good to see you. Just in time, just in the summer '94 and dry here. Wow. Yeah, Dan, I wish I could just pull down the shutter, get the new background. No, you know what? I enjoy sitting out here in the backyard. I got this is my little oasis back here, and I could probably turn the camera around to show you a little bit of the backyard. My wife's got the backyard dressed up quite nice because she's planning my daughter's bridal shower, which will be coming up here in about 2 weeks. And she's trying to keep everything really nice. So we worked really hard on the yard this year, and I got a little pond situated over here. Uh, got this bush that you see right behind me here. This is a Japanese lilac, and just like regular lilac trees, this one here does huge, huge, huge white blooms, and then they go to seed pods. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it's a beautiful plant and very fragrant. I'm not one that likes the smell of flowers very much. But when that one blooms, I could smell it all the way from the house, and it's just an amazing scent for flowers. I'm not a flower guy, right? So Eileen Valou and fam, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Haven't seen you. I've seen you in a couple of other streams, but I haven't seen you out to mine in quite a while. I appreciate you popping in, hon, for sure. Jess, it's my nickname. You can still call me Jessica if you prefer. Well. Jess is a good nickname for Jessica, right? Wolfie, yeah, Arthur. You guys want a little? I'll take my little portable camera and I'll just show you the backyard here a bit, and I'll banter on about it, just so you can see kind of where I am, and then I got to try and get it set back up. First off, here's Molly. Hi, Molly. Say hi to everybody. Molly doesn't like the thunder or the rain. Yeah, so essentially, there's my little fish pond. You can see a couple of my goldfish. The white one there, if you could see him in there, that's Lightning. And then I got Fancy next to him. And there's another one in there, Blotchy. And yeah, just a little peek at the yard. Man, here, let's look at the sky. Ooh, scary sky, scary sky. Yeah. So, and then this is like our canopy or whatever you call it, gazebo, and it's where I like to spend my time. And, hey, Molly, let's go. Okay. Oh wow, I got my aim back pretty good too. Kind of. There we go. Okay, I'm back. So there you go. There's the 10-cent tour, everybody. So I don't know if you guys have had the opportunity, but if you have the chance there, if you wouldn't mind trying to share out this live stream. I know I pasted it in my community tab up at the top there, and tried to get word out there. Just trying to get a lot of people in here. I'm not sure what we've got in here for numbers right now, or thumbs up and stuff like that, but don't even really care about the thumbs up. I'm just trying, like I say, trying to get myself up to that 1,000 mark, just like so many others. Oh, it looks like Badger's taking off. Did I miss that? Okay, kids, gotta wash the pool stink off me. Thanks for letting me crash the party. Keep your sticks on the ice. Yeah, man. Or in my terms, keep the wind at my back and keep the paddle in the water. Badger, thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate it. Banners and icons are about my only weak spot when it comes to YouTube channels, Jasmine. Did Jasmine answer the questionnaire? I asked her where that picture was taken. That was Herbert. Thanks so much. I need to know banner name dates. I post stuff like that. Wow. That's the one thing I'm a little fortunate with is that the fact that I'm a graphic designer, so I get to be able to do a lot of this stuff. It's funny, you get people coming into our shop all the time, and they'll bring in like a little JPEG picture that they pulled off the internet, and they want to turn it into a poster the size of the wall. And you have to try to explain to them in semi English, why they can't do it or why it can't be done using the whatever they supply to us. So, but yeah, let's fix this. You guys are at a bit of an angle. Yeah, let's see here what we got. Any better? I took the camera down for a tour and I can't get her straight back again. No. This is pretty entertaining, isn't it? Common Man's Fly Fishing's here. Hey, how you doing? Sorry, dude, you missed a 10-cent tour. Have to take a 25-cent tour. That one there takes you inside the house, right? Camel Cowboy, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see all my good friends in here tonight. Yeah, you guys had to see me. I don't know if I got footage or not. When we were up north doing our boat camping, I shouldn't have messed with the camera. When we were up north doing the boat camping there, of course we did some tubing again, and it was like 2 years, sort of the 2-year anniversary of me breaking my ribs when we were up there. And I'll tell you, man, I was white knuckling it. My daughter's future father-in-law was pulling the tubes, and essentially we just sort of like flying around the lake, and they're cracking the whip and stuff like that. Well, Dennis was just like I was white knuckling holding on to that tube thing. It's like I was smiling on the outside. I think I was frowning on the inside though. But I survived it. Hey, Chasing Guns, what's going on, Chase? Good to see you, buddy. We're just the regular crew bantering on here. That's about it. Yeah. Keep playing with this thing here. There we go. That's probably going to do it. Tommy Brown, Badger does bushcraft. See you later. Good stuff. Herbert and Einstein. Yeah, they're all the good people are in the house here. Like I say, guys, try and share this out if you don't mind. It'd be awesome to get a whole packed house in here. I don't know if Rocco's still on or not, or he probably went to have dinner. Don't know if you guys have met Rocco from A Passion for Hunting and Fishing. Very good guy. He's all about helping people grow their channels and networking, and he's a straight shooter. So if you get an opportunity to check out A Passion for Fishing and Hunting, definitely check out his channel. A lot of these people in here, check everybody out, guys. Get to know each other and share the love, grow each other's channels, and let's show YouTube what we're made of, right? Did Dave tell you how far we are from you? If you're talking about Dave from Beasley Ironworks, because if you are, I think you're probably pretty far. You're probably about a 12 or 14 hour drive away from us, at least. Alaskan Cam is just shared on Facebook at Abbott. I'm sharing my photograph on Instagram. Still learning how to make videos. To all you wonderful folks who already subscribed or said something nice, thank you. our Alaskan cabin. Thanks, man. Yeah, for sure. You know what? If you're just new on YouTube, it's going to take you a little bit of time to really get to know the whole how to do things proper and stuff like that, right? But you know what? You just keep doing it, and I'll give you a little tip. If you're trying to grow your channel or you're trying to improve the quality of your channel, each time you produce a video or each time you do a live stream, try to accomplish one new thing. Don't try and overdo it by trying to do too much at one time, because by doing that, you're just going to sort of mess things up. But if you take your time and you try to learn one new thing, say for instance in your editing software, you know, from one video to the next, maybe in your first video, try to include adding titles. Next time, try to add a special effect of some sort, you know, maybe a bit of fast motion. Then maybe try and add some music. And each time you do that, you'll improve the quality of your videos. And once you get your numbers up a little higher, you know, once you start hitting the 400 or 500 mark and you've got 20 videos online, and then you go back and watch your first one. It's neat to watch the progression of how your videos have improved over time. So that's just my tip that I try to give a lot of people is take your time. Don't try to grow your channel too fast. If you're looking to monetize, you got a year, right, to hit your 1,000 and 4,000. Once, and I was talking to hunting and stuff with J&J. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jay. He was saying today, like he's on his push right now to get his 4,000 hours. And the neat thing with him was he said, once you have your 1,000 subscribers, you kind of focus on that, because once you get your 1,000 subscribers, like you have a full year to get your 4,000 view time hours, right? So I never looked at it that way. So, and another interesting fact I found out today, when I'm at work and I'm on my lunch or on my break or whatever, I pop into different people's live streams. The one thing I found out today, and I don't know if it's true, and maybe you guys could pipe in on this, but if you're in a live stream, and like say for instance you're in my live stream now, and if you don't do any commenting or anything like that, there's no participation, your view time minutes actually stop until you start commenting again. I guess there's like a time filter that YouTube has installed that says, okay, well, maybe somebody's just letting it run in the background and they're not participating. They're not really accounting for any time, so you don't get credit for that. So, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, or if anybody could pipe in on that just to help people know about it. But that's why whenever I participate in the stream, I'll always say I'm listening in the background, but I'll always pop in once in a while to leave a comment and let them know that I am still there and I'm still actively participating. So I have to do lots of toys in my... Yeah, Wolfie, that's just my take on it. I just try to do one new thing each time I edit a video, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just stick with what I got, because it has to be, if you're throwing a special effect in or something, you have to put it in at the right time. It has to be something that fits, or the right song or something like that. Somebody that's a master of that, and I don't know if Jim's on here tonight there from Knight's Armory. That guy, I'll tell you, he's got a very creative mind, because his editing skills, for a guy that's new on YouTube as well, his editing skills are like, I love it. I watch his videos because I like Jim and I like his content. I like what he does. But I also, I can't wait to see his videos, just because it's like, what's he going to throw in there now that's going to be like a new effect? And if you watch his latest video he put out today, you'll see that on there where he's like, he drops a knife and poof, it's stuck in a piece of wood and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Dan wants to learn the art of subliminal suggestions to buy my t-shirts. Same here. I want people to buy my t-shirts. Chasing Guns, you still not monetized and you have the hours and the subs? How is it some people can get monetized like that after reaching them plateaus, and some people have to wait months? I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. Watch my Freedom Friday video. Yeah, you got to keep working on that. Guess it's my skinning videos that kill me. Oh, okay, so there's probably content on there that they don't like, right? Yeah. You know what I say about that, Chase, is we can't all run around with halos on our heads, right? You're putting out content that you enjoy and that you believe in, and if they don't want to, monetize that, well, what are you gonna do, right? You got to keep doing what you want to do. I guess with your type of videos there with the trapping and stuff, you kind of you're only going to appeal to a certain market, but those people that follow you are following you for a reason. It's because they enjoy the content that you're putting out. So this, yeah, I don't know. I can't speak for YouTube, but I don't agree. Just like everybody, we don't all agree with what they do or how they do it, but they're the boss, right? They own the platform. So, Chase, do you have any videos private or unlisted? Messed up my shoulder again, popping my bicep tendon, so my fishing is on hold. But I'm trying to catch up on videos. Oh, that sucks that you got hurt there, Common Man. Ooh, deleted a bunch of videos. That can't help either. There's a lot of stuff I need to improve on for my videos. Actually, Jess, I noticed in the video I was just watching the other day there for your trip to Tobermory, editing was really good, man. I like the way you pop in your titles and stuff like that. I think that's really cool. It's a neat effect. I'm not sure what program you're using to edit with, but whatever it is, it's actually working for you. So. That's what will stop people on getting monetized. Yeah, you're right there, Tyler, for sure. Oh, not you guys. I mean, in my videos, I like flashing a picture of bacon. Makes you want some bacon. Yeah. I should be flashing. Subscribe. Tommy Brown, I always kick back and just listen, so no good. Oh, no, you know what? But like you just piped in now, Tommy, so like, that shows that you're still there. It's like I think what YouTube's looking at is the set it and forget it type of thing. Where even if you people always say, "Oh, I gotta go on and turn your playlist on in the background and get you all kinds of hours." Yeah, that's cool, but I don't think you're gonna get all the hours that you think because YouTube's not stupid. If they see there's no activity like start and stops of videos or rewinds or fast forwards or thumbs up or comments and stuff like that. They're not stupid. They know people are just letting things play in the background, and how good that is, I can't really say. But like I say, they're constantly working on the algorithms to make sure people don't cheat the system, right? Yeah. Alaskan Cabin. I'm listening while driving, getting comment during stops, but I'm here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So obviously, by the name of your channel, Our Alaskan Cabin, you live in Alaska, right? So what part of Alaska are you, which part of Alaska do you call home? Rain Dance Bushcraft, you need to improve my watch time of your channel. Spoiler alert, I binge watched then when all parts of the series are out. Yeah. Binge watching is cool if you're actually binge watching, I think. It's old age. Comments like fishing. Yeah, it's old age. Yeah, you know it, man. I know. The one thing I was worried about when I bought my canoe, especially paddling kayak style, is I got a bad shoulder. I tore my rotator cuff many years ago, and when I did that, it's just never been right. And for some reason, the paddling is I can feel it, but it's not something that really irritates or aggravates me. So. I can keep keeping on with that for sure. That's why I purposely left the messy parts out of the trapping video. The viewing market is too vast and ridiculous, sticking off the white computer. Yeah. You do a lot of trapping too there, Wolfie, and like cleaning and stuff like that? Chase, for you with the trapping, is that like something you make a living off of that? You sell your furs and stuff like that? Is that an income for you? Just curious. You don't have to answer, but I'm just curious. Hey, we got Grizzly Whiskers in the house. How you doing, man? Was it you? I understand you had some surgery done. No, that was That was somebody else. Who was that? Somebody else that I follow was just in for surgery. Who was that? Uh, I'm sure sure one of you guys would know. But how you doing, Grizz? Anyways, haven't seen you in a while, man. Like I say, I've been away for well, I was away all last week, so I didn't really get to do any lives or anything like that. And I missed y'all. I missed y'all. Good to see all your faces back in here again. And tonight we got a nice get at the fuck India. Just chugging a couple beers, enjoying the this really humid night, and I don't like the looks of that cloud coming my way. Yuck. So tonight I actually tried to get Dave to come in tonight, but I sent him a text, and he had mentioned that he was late at work tonight, so he wouldn't be able to pop on. Oh, it's too bad because I had a couple beers here with his name on it. So Dave, if you're listening in the background, I'm gonna drink your beer, brother. Oh, okay, yeah, no trapping on my channel, just to catch, cook, and eat videos that show the skinning. LOL, there's not enough money in trapping anymore to make a living at it, Dennis, which sucks because it's how I make my money. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I guess with all these movements, people don't want. Yeah, exactly. Jefferson, cheers, Dave. But yeah, with all the movements now and the wildlife rights activists and stuff like that, it's hard to make a living doing that stuff. Me myself, like I'm not a hunter. I feel guilty catching a fish and cleaning it to eat it. Always try to put them out of their misery before I clean them, just because I could not imagine. But anyways, uh, I'm one of them guys. I like to see the animals, and I'll shoot with my camera. But on the same note, I'm the first one in line for like a moose burger or some venison or something like that. I love the stuff. I just haven't got the heart to take it down myself. So leaving this live stream, I need to get a few things done prior to Rain Dance Bushcraft live stream starting at 2100. See you later, and keep up your excellent work. Simone, thanks very much. Yeah, I don't mind you even putting that plug in there, because at the end of this live stream, we'll be coming over to see Jess, and we'll be doing one of them raids. Hopefully I can keep my peeps here until we're ready to do that. But, everybody do what you want to do, that's for sure. Come back when you put your daughter down for the night. Yeah, Tyler's got to spend some real quality time with his daughter there since his wife was on deployed there. So it's pretty cool. Kind of missed him, but he'll be back. He said he's coming back full force in a day or two. So, yeah. Rod Makins, hey, evening everyone. How are y'all? Yeah, we're all doing great, Rod. Thanks for popping in, man. Yeah, having a good night. I'm sitting out here in my backyard on this very muggy Tuesday evening. Got little Miss Molly here curled up beside me, just chillaxing beside Papa. Hey, puppy. It's pretty good. Last couple of live streams, she's come out and she's enjoyed spending time with me out here, so that's cool. Herbert T, what does moose taste like? I'm not going to say chicken. No, moose tastes like moose. It's got a bit of a gamier taste than beef would have, obviously. But I've only ever once had a small moose steak, and I've had moose burgers. So yeah, it's just it's almost like, actually I could almost compare it to eating bison. Bison is pretty close. Rain dance, yeah, moose is amazing for sure. Yeah, I don't know enough people that hunt that I can actually get. I got a buddy, my buddy Old Bill. He's the fellow that introduced me to the farmer that let me use his property for my day camp. He's an avid hunter, and he usually gets himself, like, he hunts in Pennsylvania, New York State, Ontario, and he does both black powder bow and shotgun for them. So he has the ability, and he gets like 4, 5, 6 deer in a season. Also turkeys, geese. He he'll clean up or he'll get rid of nuisance coyotes and stuff like that. But yeah, he's quite the marksman. Actually, interesting fact about my old buddy Bill. He was actually part of the Team Canada 1976 Olympics that was in Montreal. He was in some sport with marksman, like some sort of shooting type of thing, and he was a coach and participant. So that's pretty cool. He still lives all that stuff. That's all pretty cool stuff for sure. Herbert T. Outdoors, some of the best table fare you will ever eat. Has its own delicious taste. Yeah, I guess that's a good way of putting it. Bear is very good as well. I've only ever had bear as like sausage, and it was mixed with pork. I was told it was mixed with pork because I guess bear is very lean if you get it in the spring, and a lot of people when they process it, they'll just process it right into sausage and stuff like that, and they'll mix pork with it. And that adds the fattiness that it needs, so it's not eating dry meat, right? And right on cue, I said I didn't like the looks of that cloud. You can hear it raining. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, I've had bisons, so now I have a better idea. Yeah, well, yeah, no, Dan. Like Campbell says, it has its own taste. Like bison tastes like bison. Has anybody ever tried ostrich or anything like that? I've tried that too. I've tried kangaroo. I've tried caribou. There's actually in a town pretty close to us there in St. Catharines, or on the outskirts, they have a wild game farm, and they sell various kinds of game meat, and it's pretty cool. Once in a while, I'll go there and get a steak or a sausage or something like that. But I gotta watch what I get. Well, I did used to have to watch what I get because my youngest daughter, she's not keen on eating meat in the first place. So if you tell her it's a different animal other than a cow, she's not too keen on that stuff. Take it easy. Mason in here? Did I miss Mason come in? Who are you talking to there, Tyler? Mason, take it easy. I know he must be going into live stream shock. He hasn't done a live stream in quite a while there. We went from being every single night to not at all there when wifey went into the hospital. Bear jerky, eh? Hopefully you guys can hear me over the rain. And Rod Larkin says, I like coon. I have never had raccoon. I didn't even know or ever think that anybody would ever eat raccoon. Why are y'all nervous, Molly? Oh, look at me. I'm getting all splattered here, people. Starting to get wet out here. And you know what? I was going to set up my tarp, too. I was going to set up a tarp. Herbert says, I had some bear jerky once. It ranked second under bacon. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Mind you, a lot of times when you have jerky, it's the taste of whatever the seasonings are that they put into it. Alaskan cabin just north of Fairbanks. Very cool, very cool. Okay, Dan, you're messing with me now. I know Dan hasn't been in here. I know you guys like to mess with me once in a while. Twin City Outdoors is in the house, everybody. Say hello, go visit, check them out. We're having a great night. I'm sitting out here under my gazebo and enjoying the rain. Trying not to let it get my spirits down, and having a beer. And I got Molly beside me here. She's not liking the rain. Actually, it splattered her. She's a little damp now. How you doing, Molly? Are you okay? She's a little bummed because she was with our daughter, and the daughter dropped her back off here again. And she misses that. And yes, it is pouring here. You can see it. Look at them in the background there. You can see it splashing on the railing behind me here. That coon can be greasy, needs serious trimming. Smoked porcupine is much better. There you go, another animal I would have never thought to eat, porcupine. So tell me, people, what's the strangest thing you have ever eaten as far as meat or an animal? Okay. I'm going to say the strangest thing I have ever eaten. Lizard. Yeah, probably lizard. We were down in Mexico, and they had little deep fried lizards. Twin Cities, what brew tonight? I'm drinking a local beer from right here in my own town called Cayman Kettle, and the beer's name is Get It the Fuck India. Get it the fuck India. Here, you can read it yourself. I ain't lying. Get it the fuck India. Get it the fuck India. And it's a what is this one? 6.2? 6% alcohol. 6%. It's really cool. One of the guys that was on, if you watched my Algonquin video, the one that's got the one with the big fireplace on the thumbnail, one of the guys, and it was the first time I had canoed with a few of them fellas, and the one guy, Dave, he's a scout leader. He actually wanted to have like a little debriefing party, which my wife and I went to on Saturday, and they had the smoker, and they did smoked ribs and chicken wings and stuff like that. But on that trip, I had brought a few of these Get-Its with me, and he really liked it. So when he invited us, I went the day we got back from up north here on Saturday. I went to Cayman Kettle, and I picked up, and I lucked out. They had 10 more on the shelf because they haven't recanned them yet. And I grabbed the last 10 that they had. And I took some. I gave some to Dave because he really liked it. And then I kept a couple here for myself. But I sure hope they can some more soon, because this is a really good beer. Okay, everybody piped in on this one. Let's see here. What brew did I? Oh, herb. Tommy Brown. I eat beaver. It was delicious. Small animals are delicious when roasted. I once talked to a guy on a train that said he was a trapper, and he said he liked eating beaver too, but he only liked eating the young ones because he said the old ones had a real bitter, woody taste to them. And he said that the young ones, because they haven't consumed too many, I guess they eat tree bark and stuff like that, he said that the younger ones were better to eat. Herbert Key says, I hear possum eggs on Ritz crackers. He's just shy of heaven. Jefferson Einstein, I think it was snapping turtle here, but I'm not that worldly. Rod is eating raccoon. Twin Cities, goat meat or squid. Never had. Oh, I have had goat meat. Actually, I have. Yeah. And squid. I've had squid too. Calamari, right? I'm not sure on the one. I've eaten pretty much every type of critter in my woods. You know, the one thing I haven't tried and I really like to try sometime. Somebody else will have to bag it for me. Squirrel. I understand squirrel is very tasty. You have to cook it more on the well done side, I guess, because some of them carry parasites. But I've never eaten squirrel, and I'd actually like to try and eat squirrel sometime. Hunchak Rodents, I haven't eaten anything strange, but lynx is about the best wild meat out there. Really? Really? I would never think to hunt a lynx for meat anyways. Twin City says sounds delicious. I'd have to say kangaroo, seeing we done have them on this side of the world. Yeah, I eat beaver. Yeah, I wink, wink, nudge, nudge too. Yeah, you know what? Hunt Shack. It was last year's canoe trip, and maybe I'll try and get it up on the next live stream. I come across a lynx carcass on a portage, and at first we didn't know what it was. Molly was running ahead, and she stopped at this thing. It was a dead lynx. Basically, it was just a skeleton. I think I got it on my cell phone. I can show you a picture of it here. And it was really interesting. And the way I identified it, and I was kind of bummed that the skull wasn't still there. So whatever took it down, or somebody already grabbed the skull, because that'd be a really cool trophy. But you could tell by the paws, the paws on it were huge. And one of them still had some fur on it, and the other one was just the bones. But here, I'll see if I can find a picture there and show you. Because it was, I thought it was like really cool. Really, really cool. Where is it here? Gotta bear with me because I got a million pictures on my phone. Oh, there's the thunder. Man, I might have to move this inside, y'all. Wow, where's my pictures from the trip? It wasn't that far back. Way down there. We'll be missing here. Camel cow. I once butchered a dozen of my muskrats for an old native lady. She said they were delicious. Yeah. Squirrel is great. We have season. Oh, really? They have squirrel seasons where you're from? Where are you from there, Arthur? That's pretty interesting that they would have squirrel seasons, but I guess that would stand to reason. Makes sense. Okay, this started to bother me. I can't. Isn't it always the case, when you're trying to find something and you can't find it? And Molly's not liking the thunder too much. She's just crawling under my seat. Daddy will protect you, doggy. Oh, come on. Where is that picture? Oh, here we go. I think I found it here. Found my camping pics. Now I just got to find, there it is. Okay. So here's the picture I was telling you about, the lynx carcass that I come across. Let's see here. Can you see that, Hunt Shack? So Arthur Moorhead's from Illinois originally. Okay. Well, yeah, you can see there the actual carcass, and if I zoom in, that's the one of the paws is fur covered, and the other one is not fur covered. Yeah, the picture's not. I'm sorry, guys, the picture's not showing up that good. This let me switch cameras maybe. Rain Dance, you go ahead, man. You get yourself ready for your live stream. When I'm all done here, like, you know, maybe shortly after 10 o'clock, we'll certainly pop over and check out your stream, give you a raid, as I always do. For those of you that don't have Rain Dance Bushcraft, please pick him up. He's a Montreal fella, and he's got a channel with a lot of content kind of similar to what I do. Okay, let's see if this is going to work any better. Nah, you know what? Oh, there we go. If I turn it at an angle, there we go. So here's the picture. If I hold my camera at an angle, you can see it better. There we go. So that was the lynx carcass that I come across on a portage, and I thought it was pretty interesting. I really, really wish the skull had been there, because that would have been in a Ziploc bag. And I would have brought it back and given it to my buddy to clean up for me and have a nice lynx skull on my mantle or something. That would be cool. So I say I'm 99% sure it's a lynx. If you guys think it's anything different, pipe in and let me know. Okay, back to regular can. Yeah, I don't think Mother Nature's gonna. Well, I see a bit of a clearing in the clouds over there coming. Yeah, doing rain dance. Take care of rain dance. Tilt the phone back a little. Yeah, yeah, that's what I did there. So there's a little bit better of a shot. Hopefully, I think cannibals here in Florida. Yeah. No, that one there was obviously dead on the trail for a while, but it would be pretty cool to find out how that thing got taken down. I don't know, maybe wolves could have got it. We did find a couple other parts of its body laying, like, a few feet away and stuff like that. So, and the fact that the skull was gone, but who knows? Pretty cool. Oh, you are a cannibal. There you go. Arthur Moorhead eats people, otherwise known as beaver. You see here. How's the sound, guys? Is the rain overpowering my my banter, or is everything okay? I think I know what I'm going to do next time. Next time I do one of these live streams and it's threatening rain, I'm going to set up my my tarp. I'm going to get some wire going across the canopy here, and I'd be able to run a wire across. So, a little bit of lightning. This night can get really exciting, guys. It can get really exciting. Thanks, Jefferson. Good. One way to make your hiking video more exciting there, Dan, play it in fast motion to a really fast and funky song, right? We have wolverines in Ontario. I didn't know that. Hunchak says, up here, wolverines are about the meanest critter out there. I had no idea that we had wolverines in Ontario, especially northern Ontario. Can't hear the rain over your banter. Okay, that's good. Molly, how you doing down there? Arthur enjoys watching the rain, eh? At somebody else's expense. Yeah, you can see it dancing down here on the railing. And that's what's getting me wet, is actually the splash from that. Yeah. So as I mentioned, guys, after this live stream, I'm going to probably go over and raid Rain Dance. But probably not until about 10 o'clock. So we got about another hour to go here. But what I will do also tonight or early tomorrow morning is I'm going to post my my contribution video to the guys at Community Outdoors. Mentioned this a bunch of times. For those of you that have heard it, sorry, I'm going to say it again. But they had Community Outdoors is a group of 7, including myself, 7 YouTube creators with all different skill sets. We have bushcrafters, we have hunters, we have fishermen, we have canoers, hikers, and last season they did a series on building shelters, like a bushcraft shelter, and all 7 participants actually participated in that, and it was at that time they asked me to participate in season 2. I am going to be season 2, episode 4. There's already been a couple out there. You can check them out. I will put a link in the description so you guys can come back and check it out. Or rather, the link will be in the description to the other videos when I post my video. And this season, the topic is actually prolonged survival. So you get yourself into a situation where you're stranded someplace, each creator has put together a video that talks about what you can do to make yourself more comfortable, or to make it more survivable if you're in a survival situation. So basically, your prolonged survival, right? And my video was about prolonged survival when you're on either a canoe trip or a kayak trip. And I won't give away too much because I want you guys to watch it. It's a shorty video. It's only about 14 and a half minutes long. But if you guys get the opportunity tomorrow or in the future there to watch that, that'd be great. But also check out the other creators and see what they've actually put together, because there's a couple of videos so far that are like really, really good videos. So that's all good. Yeah, Camel Cowboy says fast music like Benny Hill. There you go. That'll make it go faster. One track says the farther north you go, the better that the Wolverines like it. Okay. Yeah, well, the rain's actually coming out pretty darn good right now. I know my back is getting all wet. Hey, I don't have to have a shower tonight, right? I just hope it don't get into my computer, that's all. Yeah, I might have to, I might have to move this party indoors. Or cut it short, one or two. Oh, Arthur, you know what? I really appreciate you coming in, man. Hopefully you had the opportunity to hit that subscribe button. And anytime, I live stream every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. And 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure your time zone there. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join in. Working on a couple things for the future that hopefully, I'm just waiting for them to straighten out all this Google Hangout stuff. Because from what I understand now, they're not saying Google Hangouts is not going away. It's going to be revived. So this is a good one. I should be making a video about shooting this live stream and putting it on there for extreme survival situations. Yeah, it's more than a plinking sound. I just get a little worried here because my MacBook is getting all wet. I got to figure out how I'm going to try and move this all inside. Let's see here. You guys can bear with me for a minute because it's getting a little too rainy out here for me. I don't want to lose my computer because of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step out of frame here, and then I'm going to run inside, and I'm going to continue this inside. So if you lose me, please stay put. I'm going to yeah, that's it. I should have the canoe over here for sure. Bear with me, guys. Woo! She'll be getting rainy. Oh, you want to go in the house? Let's see here. I'm going to switch cameras. Okay, let's see if we can get you guys in the house without getting all wet. I doubt that's going to happen. Hey, Chase, how you doing, man? You stuck around, eh? Okay, wow, man. Wow, wow, wow. Camel Cow, you hear music. McCartney buffering here too. Let's see here, guys. Just trying to get all my settings back right now. That dash from the gazebo and that pouring rain did not sit too well with my Mac notebook at all. The thing is still trying to recover. There we go. Maybe that'll be a little better. I'm just trying to get my settings all back here proper. And now video is good. Hey, all right. Hey, guys, thanks very much for sticking around. Well, that sure was exciting, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that rain is really coming down out there. And I should have known better, but I like tempting Mother Nature to see if I can get away with a few things. So I'm going to move this all down to my downstairs studio and hope for the best down there. Appreciate you guys sticking around, though. Like I say, a little bit of excitement, right? Hi, Mrs. Canoehound. How you doing?
Hey.
And let's go into the darkness here. There we go. Yeah. So, anyways, we were talking about eating animals and stuff, weren't we? Yeah. That was all good. That was all goodness. Just gonna hook up my my power. Simple Man Barbecue. Hey, brother, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I have been awesome, except for the last 5 minutes where I just got beat up by the rain. I was live streaming outside, and Mother Nature decided to rear her ugly face and dump a whole shitload of rain on me. And she got us all wet, and I had to make a mad dash into the house. And in doing so, I think I got a bit of water in the computer, which the computer didn't really like. So, anyway, Mason, how you doing, man? How's the family doing? Is Mama and the baby home yet, or are you still sitting around the hospital? There we go. We got some power now. Yeah, that kind of sucked, man. Simple Man Barbecue. I went over to a friend's place the other night there, and they did nice 9 racks of barbecued ribs and about 4 or 5 dozen nice smoked chicken wings. That was all good stuff. Yeah, you too, Simple Man. You know what? I was off last week. I didn't do a live stream last week because we went, myself and the family and the future family or future in-laws, come down, and we all went up north. We were in Northern Ontario on a Crownland Lake and did a week-long camping trip up there, where I had the opportunity to shoot a couple of cool videos, and now I'm just working on editing those things to get them up and live. So, but yeah, so that's why you haven't seen me, as like I say, because last week I missed my live stream. But right back at the regularly scheduled programming. So, Simple Man, you're taking some of Dan's advice, eh? Dan's always got some good advice when it comes to working on stuff. You know what, Dan? It's funny with me. You know, like some of the videos I put out. Have really, the numbers have flown through like through the roof for my standards, anyways. Now some of my videos, like, you know, start out good and then they just die right off. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get my keep my consistency going there with my numbers. It's kind of a funny thing there, right? Grafted Word Ministries, Arizona. Hey, hi, how you doing? Thanks for popping in tonight. It's a new face in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're just carrying on. You just missed all the excitement. About 5 minutes ago, there I was actually live streaming outside, and we've got some rather rainy weather going on right now, and Mother Nature opened up the skies, and my dog and I had to make a mad dash into the house with the computer under my arm, and then my computer did a few things, dropped my live for a bit. Now it's back up and going. So, yeah, it was kind of a fun 5 minutes for sure. I just fearing for the life of my computer, but what you gonna do, right? It's an old one anyways, but it still works. And nice to meet you too. Thanks. Simple Man Barbecue. Yeah, you know what? Everybody says that about Dan. Dan is the man. Dan's a super nice dude. If you guys haven't picked up Herbert T Outdoors, please do check him out. But check out each other as well. Simple Man's Barbecue, Chasing Guns, Camel Cowboy. Anybody that's still kicking around here in the live stream, Grafted World Ministries, Arizona for sure. Yeah. Yeah, not quite a monsoon here, but it was. It is coming down pretty good. We've actually, our spring here started out. I live in southern Ontario, in Canada, and our spring started out so bad. First of all, we had a really late winter, or like a late spring, because winter we had so much snow and stuff, and then it went right from melted snow right into rain. Rain. I thought we were living in a rainforest for a while there. Then all of a sudden one day it decides to stop raining and everything dried right up. So now our grass is starting to dry, the plants are starting to dry up and die. It's like you can't, there's no happy medium, right? So we just keep watering and hoping for the best. But right now, over the last couple of days, we've had a few good rainfalls around here, but they're all big thunderstorms, and it doesn't do your grass any good because it just runs right off into the storm sewers, right? So just had to go water the yard. Ugh. Yeah. You know what? You can come and take some of the rain here, Jess. Yeah. Did you miss the excitement, Jess? Did you see me get rained out of the backyard? Yeah, they have been getting pretty fickle for sure. I notice. Well, you know what though? I haven't had a lot of activity because I haven't had any new videos posted in a couple weeks. Obviously because of the trip, but that's what they base it on, man. They just all YouTube wants to see is new content. It's like content after content after content. I I can't understand it. Like they got to store all this stuff. I could just imagine what their storage facilities look like for storing video. Like it's mind boggling, right? But yeah, it's kind of crazy. So it says I have blood there on Walpole. Not quite sure what that means. Maybe you can enlighten me on that one there in Grafted World Ministries, Arizona. I have blood there on Walpole. Spelling error? Camo Cowboy here in Saskatchewan was just the opposite, Dennis. So dry all spring and now it can't stop raining. Yeah, well, there you go, right? Yeah, weather's all messed up now. It's kind of crazy. Jess, you'll have to go back later and check it out there. It's about the 1 hour and 10 minute mark. You're going to get to see the whole fiasco and then a big dead spot. And, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, you know what, Dan? That's one thing about networking streams, where you go in there and you might pick up 10 or 15 new subscribers, and that's all cool that you're picking them up, right? But if they come on, half the time then people will go, okay, yeah, I subbed and you got a sub now, or I'm just going to leave, right? And then they pull their subscription later because they're not interested or whatever. So that's why I try not to hold too much clout when it comes to picking up live streams or subscribers from live streams. Like anybody, I would rather have a good subscriber. I've said it, and a million other people have said I'd rather have one good subscriber to 10 subscribers. So Grafted World Ministry says I've been censored. They yanked some of my vids, made me upset. Yeah, well, welcome to the club, man. Welcome to the club. Hey, Camel Cowboy, are you a Saskatchewan Rough Riders fan? If you are, we should put a little wager on this week's game. Saskatchewan plays the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and they're in Saskatchewan too. And we both have injured quarterbacks, so let's put a little wager on the game. Camel Cowboy says, "Me too. Dan can't seem to grow lately." You know what? I don't know what to do anymore to try and gain growth. You know, like they have no YouTube has no problem promoting the people that are like the people that are highly monetized and making them all kinds of money. Us lower guys, we got to scratch and claw and battle to get ourselves up to that 1,000 subscriber mark. You know what I mean? It's almost like they don't want us to. They want the big boys, and all the rest of us. I'm sure they can care less about us, and they want us to go away. And that's why they keep doing things to make it so difficult. You know, they'll purge and they raise the numbers and what you got to do, and you got to do this. Pretty soon you got to be like Gumby and bend over backwards to frickin' get yourself a subscriber. You know what I mean? So they wonder why people are trying all different methods and trying to not cheat the system, but cheat the system to be able to try to get their numbers up, because they're not treating us fairly for sure. Gained 49 last week, lost 48, and haven't been on my networking channels. They're all organic. That's what you want, are the organic ones. While I was away, I actually only picked up, like last week during the week, I picked up 6, but they were people that obviously I didn't pick up from a networking stream or anything like that. They were people that just happened to find and come on board, right? Pretty cool. I actually picked up a subscriber about a week and a half ago, and it's a subscriber who has the highest subscriber count that I've ever brought on. He's at like, what was he, 150,000. He goes by the channel name A Cheeky Monkey, and he's a bushcrafter, outdoorsman. And I checked out some of his stuff. He's got really cool videos, and I was pretty impressed and honored actually that he subscribed to mine. I don't know if he's watching my videos, but I still pretty impressed that he wanted to join in on Canoehound Adventures. So. Camel says, after he hit 1K, we're trying to seek out like-minded people with the same interests in me. Yeah, for sure. That's what you want. You know, that's what any of us want as a creator, is we want people to follow us that enjoy our content, you know. Sure, you know, I follow people on here that their content is really the most interesting to me, but I follow them because I like them as people, or from, you know, their personalities, or like, you know, how we communicate in these live chats. So that's cool. Well, that's all cool. If you don't watch football that much, that's cool. Simple Man's Barbecue. I want to know what that woman did to get over 1 million subscribers in a month. She kind of took over YouTube. Yeah, you know what? She probably clickbait. She probably flashed her boob. Don't take that the wrong way, Jess. But women have the power to be able to get as many subscribers as they want if they're willing to put themselves in a compromising position on a thumbnail, right? I heard, what was I saying? Yeah, you know what, Jefferson? There's so many of them out there that are actually like that. You know, that sometimes either you hit the gold jackpot. You know, if you got the right things that people want to see, or you have the right look or the right content, and it could happen overnight, right? But and that's I think that's what YouTube actually prefers, are people that have that instant kapow, right? Because after all, what does it mean to them? It means dollars and cents to YouTube, right? So. Don't remember her channel name, but she lives in a van. That's actually getting to be a popular thing too. People living in vans and just traveling, right? Every teenager's dream, right? They want to travel the world. Yeah. I heard about that as well. Simple Man's Barbecue. You have to live in a van, show cleavage, dance to TikTok, and wear Daisy Dukes to get views while singing Baby Shark. I heard that Baby Shark video for the first time yesterday morning on the news. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know the song. YouTube will shut down for Daisy Dukes. If I weren't Daisy Dukes on camera. Well, there you go, Simple Man. There's your challenge. What are you at right now for subscribers? When you hit your 1,000 mark, you have to do the shark dance and Daisy Dukes. That's your challenge right there. Yeah, 100,000 views. Men watching them clean their room. If you see, it's getting to be all the rage now. Are these what do they call them? These haul videos. You get chicks and even guys now doing these things where they go and they're like modeling underwear or bikinis and stuff that they get, and these things are taking like 100,000 views overnight type of thing, right? But a lot of them get strikes too because it's not the content that YouTube wants to see. Yeah, Jess, I know you wouldn't take offense to that. We've been over that before, I think, a couple times in the past. The one night there where we were talking dirty jokes and stuff. So, in Arizona says she's actually got some. She's actually a funny person. I think her name is Hannah. Pray for Nathan Adventure Show. Hey man, thanks for popping in. How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen anybody in a while because I've been away for a week. But catch one of these live videos. Imagine it will end soon. But yay! No, you know what? I still got. Well, we'll still be going. I actually lost a good 5 to 10 minutes of tonight's stream because I was outside streaming in the backyard and Mother Nature popped her head in and rained on me. And I had to move it inside, and then my computer decided to freak out. I think when it got about 5 ounces of water in it. But no, we're here for a little bit still. I was hoping to carry on like I usually do until 10 or shortly after, and then we'll probably go over and do a raid on Rain Dance Bushcraft. Or anywhere else you guys want to go is great too. I don't know who's on live streaming tonight, but I know there's usually a few live streams going on Tuesday nights here. Simple Man, I'm at 223 right now, brother. I've got forever to go to 1,000. Well, I've already got you under my thumb there, and I've changed your little red button to gray. So anybody out there that doesn't have Simple Man's barbecue, if you guys want to see some real mouth-watering barbecue done in his smoker kettle, oh my God, he cooks up some stuff there, some nice briskets and ribs and all kinds of goodness that comes off of a smoker. You won't be disappointed, trust me. If anything, you're going to gain 10 pounds just watching his videos. So check them out. Let's see if we can get them up to maybe 230. I haven't got that many people in here, but let's see if we get Simple Man up to 230 or something like that, guys, and that would be awesome for sure. Jess, you've never heard of Baby Shark? Grandchildren or not? You know what? Look it up. It is. I have to admit, it's kind of cute. My future. I don't even know how to say it. My daughter's future in-laws. Okay, they're so what would it be? So Max's stepsister. Yeah. Okay. Max's stepsister has a little baby, and she's adorable, and she is right into this Baby Shark thing, and she's like a year and a half old, maybe not even a year and a half yet. She does it. And I was wondering what the hell it was all about, and sure enough, it has to be this Baby Shark thing. It's cute. What's the viral challenge? Yeah, Nathan, you know what? I understand what you're talking about. I own my own shop, and I sometimes I'll hide in my office there, and I'll put somebody's live stream on for a bit while I'm still working, just so I can listen in the background, right? Like listening to the radio. And but yeah, appreciate you popping in, work or no work. That's awesome that you've decided to pop in and show some support. No problem, Simple Man. That's cool. What's your real name, Simple Man? I'd like to try and get to know everybody's names in here. If you want. And pray. How you doing? I see you've retracted your message. Not sure what you had there. And Yeah, the one thing in Grafted Word Ministries, try not to use that word in here. We'll let you get away with it there, but I just don't want to get any strikes as being a sub for sub channel for sure. But congratulations on hitting 100. That's awesome. And I remember when I hit my 100, I was going to do a giveaway, and it turned out to be a giveaway for 555. So that's pretty cool that you hit 100. I will definitely check out your channel. I'm just popping in there now so I can give you a smash that button to red. Well, you're up to 126 subscribers. That's good. That's good. And what kind of a giveaway are you doing there? Tracy, nice to meet you too. Thanks, like I say, very much for coming in. Simple Man Barbecue, his name is Jason. Good to meet you, Jason. I know we've crossed paths many, many times before, and you've been in my streams, and I've checked out all your videos and stuff. But like I say, it's always good to put a face or a name to the face, right? So, no, it's okay. It's okay. You know what, Tracy, you're fairly new, and that's good. But yeah, there's just some things that YouTube frowns upon, from what I hear. I don't know for sure because I'm no YouTube guru, but. Things like hitting too many emojis, something like doing too many capital letters, things like asking for subs, or even using the word sub or subscription or follow. Like there's all these notions out there that you have to do things the right way, right? But you'll learn if you're just checking out these live streams. It's all cool, no problem. We're a good crew in here. We're a good crew in here. Nobody takes anything out on anybody else. So, hey, look at that. We got people drifting back in here. We got Herbert T with his little eyes and arrow. He's going to be doing some troll hunting. Scorpion King. Hey, man, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Yeah, things got a little little hairy there for a while. Yeah. And Scorpion King wants to get a little frisky with Herbert and grab him. That's cool. That's good. Pray for Nathan. I got 17 subscribers over 100 videos. Math doesn't add up, but oh well. I got more fans over there on Facebook. Really big with retired crowd, I noticed. Yeah. Yeah, it's only 17 subscribers and over 100 videos. And I'm just checking here because I think I'm one of your subscribers. Yeah, you do it too. You only got 18. I know I got hooked up with you a while back. How come you only got 18 subscribers? Hey, guys, get on over there. Check out Pray for Nathan Adventure Show and show him a little bit of love, for sure. He does have quite a few, and I'm guessing you are from over the pond, eh? Rondo Beach. Oh, no. Oh, you're an Ontario boy, eh? Grand River, Kitchener, Freeport. I've done some of the Grand River from down to Paris. There's a nice little whitewater stretch between not Cambridge and Paris. Anyways, up that area. I'm gonna give some of your videos more of a watch here. I'm gonna hit your bell too. But yeah, guys, get on over there. Check out Pray for Nathan. Check out some of his videos. He's got a lot of really nifty looking content here. Saga Trip, Bacchus Mill, Big Creek Marsh, Algonquin Fall, Full Trip. So Nathan, whereabouts are you from then? You're obviously an Ontario boy. Time to celebrate, yeah. Yeah, you know what? If you say you're big into Facebook, you should actually utilize Facebook to promote your videos. Ask all your followers on Facebook, do a post and say, go on over and check out my new video, right? That's I can't believe you've got that many videos out and only 18 subscribers. That's crazy. Trying to do the whole Grand, got picked up by Rogers TV in the fall, so hoping to do the whole river for. That's cool. That's cool. Ever did some smoked trout supplements? Looking for a great recipe I haven't tried. Yeah, I've smoked trout on my smoker too. I've got a Traeger wood pellet smoker. The Traeger, what is it? The 22 something 22 from Brantford. Okay, you know what, man? You're pretty damn close to me. I live down near Welland, Ontario. So if you're in Brantford, you're only like about an hour's drive, maybe an hour and a quarter. It's pretty cool. We should get hooked up, man. If you're into canoeing and stuff, there. I've got a couple canoes. I wouldn't mind doing a little more of the Grand Cambridge to Paris. That's the whitewater patch on the Grand that I've done. Did that a few years back. Born in Windsor, Ontario. So Nathan, I see your channel is a lot about the outdoors. How does and I'm just curious, how does Pray for Nathan Adventure Show play into? Is that a play on words for your channel, or just curious? I like asking silly questions sometimes, right? Don't have to answer. Sometimes I just get I get a little bit of a little nosy. I share all my YouTube videos on my Facebook page. I do too. Anytime I post a video, I always hit the share button on my YouTube link and I send it over there, or I don't want to upload it to Facebook because I don't want to get any copyright stuff. TC, hey Tanner, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. We've been going here for a little while. Surprised you're coming in so late. There we go. Tracy, thanks, man. Yeah, getting connected there with Camo Cowboy. That's awesome. Like I say, we've got a lot of good people in here. Everybody, we're a pretty tight-knit group, and it's always nice to see new people coming in, but we all support each other's channels really, really well. Like Jefferson, Dan from Herbert T, Chase from Chasing Guns, TC's always in here too, Rod, Simply Shannon, Simple Man. And if you if you follow us and stay connected with us there, we like trying to help each other's channels grow, and we share advice with each other. We're all just small creators, and we all have the same thing in mind. We want people to watch our videos that we work so hard on, right? So, yeah, that's all good stuff. Networking is where it's at. You got to try and get connected with each other and share the love, do it the right way. Watch a video, even start with a short video or two and watch. And if it's something that really, appeals to you from a creator standpoint, you enjoy the content that somebody has, then spend more time on their channels and watch their videos and leave them comments, because they really help. When you get comments on your videos and a thumbs up or something, it really shows YouTube that people are interested in your content, and that's how your numbers start to climb. And same thing for you there, Nathan. Like I say, I'm no YouTube god by all means, but if you learn by following Nathan and Tracy, you might want to check out. Keep an eye for a channel called Pusa Studios, PUSASTUDIOS, Pusa Studios. They are a really good networking live stream, but they also do a lot of tech tips, and they do a lot of sharing of different what do you call it, tips and techniques and things that work on YouTube. And they're a very good channel. They've helped my channel. They've helped a lot of people in here really grow their channels. And speaking of growing channels, I see the Aussie Outlaw is in the house. How you doing? Thanks for popping in, buddy, and thank you for smashing that thumbs up. Much appreciated. That's always appreciated. I'm not sure what my thumbs up are, but I know my last live stream, I think I went from my record 32 thumbs up. I think I ended up at 39 by the end of the live stream. So I crushed a record there. Nathan's now 21 and growing. That's all right. There you go. See, stick with us there, Nathan, and we'll get things growing for your channel for sure. But I know for sure I'll be checking out more of your content, because I want to see some more of this Grand River stuff. For those of you that don't know what the Grand River is, Grand River is I think it's the longest running river that goes through Ontario, is it not? Correct me if I'm wrong there, Nathan, but I think it's the longest distance or longest running river in Ontario. It's got headwaters that go right up to northern Ontario, where it starts as a trickling stream and ends up and drains into Lake Erie in around Port was that Port Maitland? I think Port Maitland or like Dunnville area. So one of them areas. But yeah, it's a really cool river. Got some really shallow spots, got some really wide spots, some narrow spots. It throws about everything out there. So Ozzy says I have 27 thumbs up. That's awesome. Ta-da! And yes, Pusa Studios and Pusa Studios. Shannon, I'm gonna get you as a moderator there, so that if you need to post a link or something, I always thought you were a moderator on my channel. But yeah, so like yeah, check out Pusa Studios. They're really cool. They've got Andrew and Ksenia are the hosts, and they'll make you laugh at sometimes. Sometimes they'll have you in stitches where you're almost ready to pee yourself. So, and who doesn't like to pee themselves once in a while, right? Actually, Rod Mason was in the chat here when I popped back on again about 15 minutes ago. He popped in for like 5 minutes and disappeared again. There we go. Jess has got Pusa Studios put up there. That's awesome. And Shannon as well. Yeah, I know. I agree with you, Camo. That's why I thought Shannon was a mod here on the on here, but because I know her and I have connected a lot of times before. So yeah, you know, there's a lot of things. I think with all this stuff where they're switching over from classic to beta for the studio, right? I think a lot of things get shut off and turned on, and I think that has a lot to do with like losing some subscribers, notifications not working proper, losing mods, and stuff like that. Like it's kind of weird as they're transitioning things. I think a lot of things are getting lost, and let's face it, for YouTube, that's a pretty big project that they're undertaking, creating a whole new platform for you to get all your stats and stuff. And you gotta expect the hiccups, I guess. Because these things never happen, do they, Dan? Ozzy Outlaw, when you going back to your other icon, I like that one better. Didn't even know that he had changed that. Just checking out the Aussie Outlaw. Yeah, I've subscribed to him already. Chillin' out in Valley. There's a video I wouldn't mind seeing. Nice clickbait on the thumbnail. That's cool. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, guys, tonight or tomorrow, it's probably going to be tomorrow morning. I still got to work on my thumbnail and stuff for my latest video, which is the one for the community outdoors. Going to get that posted in the morning, so please do give that a look. It's only about a 15-minute long video, and basically it's got some beautiful scenery in behind me. But basically, I'm just talking about prolonged survival when you're on a canoe trip or something along that lines. You might find that one really interesting there too. Nathan, if you're into canoeing as much as it looks like you are, but yeah, a little bit of a chit chat on that, and then the next one that I'll be posting after that will be my overnight minimalist canoe trip. I did a solo overnighter where I had very minimal gear, and I actually had to sleep almost under the stars. I was underneath a tarp, but it kept me high and dry because I had a big thunderstorm roll through that come all night, and I had minimal gear. Like I say, I had a sleeping bag, a tarp, a pot set, which I brought just in case I needed it, which I didn't, but I didn't use it, which means I went a whole night without coffee. Oh, damn near killed me. But I did have a beer with me too, so ate an MRE, and that was cool. First time I've ever had one of them, so that was neat. Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft is in the house, everybody. Check them out, check them out, check them out, and show some love. Thanks for popping in, man. I really appreciate it. We're probably going to be closing things up here in about 10 or 15 minutes and maybe going to do a raid on somebody and getting some more numbers up for them. If anything, it'll probably be Jess over at Rain Dance Bushcraft, because I believe he is on, and I can't understand why it's not showing up here on my... Well, maybe if I refresh this page it will. But like I say, guys, I'm just trying to get myself, as you can see by my thumbnail for this live stream, I'm trying to get myself up to that 1,000K. I really, 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 really want to be able to start live streaming on my my cell phone. I hate the fact that they took that privilege away from everybody and making it 1,000. Dan at Herbert T Outdoors, he got himself at 1,000 subscribers just under the wire so that he can actually document his big move from one state to another. And that was awesome that you were able to do that, and that everybody helped you get to your numbers. So it's pretty cool that happened, man. Otherwise, we'd have missed your whole journey, right? We'd have missed your whole journey. Back for sure, not something I wanted to happen in the house. What did I miss here? Hello, Canoehound, yeah, don't know me. It was requested by a close friend. Oh, about changing your logo. Someone should do a Maximus canoe trip opposite of minimalist. A trip where they bring everything under the sun. Well, funny thing you say that, Nathan. I got my buddies coming over probably tomorrow or the day after, and we're going to be discussing our canoe trip, our 7-day canoe trip way up north. And the one thing that is on my agenda is us knocking down the size of the stuff or the gear that we carry. Our kitchen alone that we bring on a trip is a small hockey duffel bag that is just weighed down with 2 MSR stoves, 4 cylinders of fuel. We carry our own camping grill. We've got my full MSR stainless steel pot set, 3-piece, utensils, extra Nalgene bottles, and the list goes on and on and on. Or, a 14-cup coffee kettle or percolator. It's like I say, the list goes on, and I'm getting tired of carrying all these extra necessities. The 2 cases of beer, right, which I can do without. That's not a problem, but we really need to go minimalist. I'm trying to get everything back down to minimalist. A titanium pot versus a full stainless steel pot set. Everybody cooking for themselves and things like that. So, yeah, man. Nowadays, my Maximus canoe trips is called boat camping, and that's where I take my boat. We load up our boat with all the comforts. We got the big tents and the cots and the coolers of food and beer and stuff like that, and we crown land camp, and that's what I did last week. So that's where that should be reserved for. Okay, back for sure, and that's something I wanted to happen in the house. Hopefully everything's okay there, Trace. Hopefully everything's okay. Plenty of those actually pray for Nathan's show. Yeah, okay, Ozzy, for a friend, I'll allow it. Just got done with my live myself. Tried to stop by and talk with Sty, but my computer kept lagging. Is Sty on tonight? Sty is a super good dude, eh? Bentley, that guy. Like I love watching Sty. He's the ultimate storyteller. Put him around a bonfire with you, man. You'd be entertained for hours. Yeah. Yeah, Dan, I are really, 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 really sure. For sure. I must be falling behind. Tracy's comment. Oh, I had to take my massive out the potty. That's what I didn't want to happen in the house. Good one. Oh, that's good. It's not too small. Yeah. Hey, Steve, how you doing, man? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, you made it. You said you were going to try and make it out. What are you? we had another gentleman from around Anchorage, Alaska tonight. My Alaskan Cabin, it was called, his channel. And first thing I thought of was you, thinking, oh man, where's Steve, man? You guys might be pretty close to each other, be able to connect or something. But thanks for popping in, man. That's awesome. Yeah, with 1K comes great power and great responsibility. Hello, Steve. Joy. Oh, Steve, you got Joy with you right now? Yes, it does. Routine. Did you get it all moved? Yeah, Bentley. He's on right now. Oh, so Stye's on right now. Yeah, geez. Too bad he didn't come on. Like I say, I got a few people that I do follow that take on this Tuesday night slot as well, and it kind of sucks because I like to support all their channels, and it's like what the heck, right? But my original night, if you guys remember, was Thursday nights, but with the Canadian Football League having started back up again a couple months back, I had to switch my date to Tuesdays, which really worked. It didn't back then because I bowl on Tuesday nights. Yes, I bowl, but now it's Tuesday nights, and I don't mind this night. It works out well. But later on in the season, I might have to switch back to Thursdays, or you never know. Come the time, if I actually do hit my my hours for my streams, or sorry, for my monetization, I might even just cut right back on the live streams. This is a great way to gain view time hours, but it does take a lot out of you. Heck, man, when I prepare for one of these, it's not like I just turn on the computer. For those of you that do them, you kind of know. I set up 2 cameras. Got to find out where I'm going to do it. In the case tonight, I wanted to do it outside, so I take everything outside, set it all up. It takes me a good half hour to 45 minutes to set up for my live streams. Like from Arkansas, man, it's a little warmer here where I am. Oh, that's right. You moved, didn't you? You were in Alaska, were you not? Or am I just confusing things there, Steve? Oh, you guys are. Sorry, yeah, you guys are talking about Ken there, eh? What's wrong with Ken, if you don't mind my asking? It was good talking to you, brother. Yes, Simple Man's Barbecue. For like I say, for those of you that haven't checked him out, check out his good eats on his channel for sure. And thanks for popping out, brother. Much appreciated. It's great to see you sharing the love here for sure. And I look forward to seeing your next video and seeing you back out to my next live stream. So you take care. 2 thumbs up to you. Or as Gil Skills would do, high five for you. So yesterday I was working on editing my video, and my computer it's starting to lag a lot. It's starting to get old, so it slows down, and the little wheelie thing gets going, and it takes a while. So I come downstairs and I go, I've been wanting to start a project. You guys have probably seen this little hatchet that Dave from Beastly Ironworks had given me. Got the tip all taped up right now just because it's a sharp one. And I did a little bit of work to this myself because it had basically, the head was mounted really high off the handle here. It wasn't all the way down to the collar here. And so basically I had to knock the thing off. I had to shorten it and I had to put it back on, which took a good little bit of time. But this little hatchet's really cool. It's a good little crafting hatchet that I might be able to use for my carving and stuff. But the one thing that it doesn't have is a mask, right? So what I come down yesterday, I started doing a little doodling and a little bit of measuring and stuff to get it done. And I've got a leather and a leather kit for leather tooling kit. And I'm gonna try and make a sheath for this thing or a mask for it, and just see how that'll work out. Be my first one. It'll probably be a fail, but at least I'll have a little bit of fun giving it a try, right? So But yeah, I'll keep you guys attuned to that. I might even do a little video. I should have done. I'll retrace this to maybe get a video done on it to show how I'm doing it. Because I might even make this a little bit bigger. I'm looking at it here, trying it. It looks like it might be a little tight for a fit. How can I show you this here? So that's kind of how it would fit in there, right? Like that's the profile of it. But it looks like it might be a little tight. I want a little more wiggle room. So I'll probably make another one of these. But I might shoot a video on that to show you guys. Because that's all the kind of stuff I want to do with my crafting and making survival bracelets and lanyards and all those types of things, right? Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, Camo says Ken has lung cancer and one lung is done. Well, you know what? I'll keep him in my prayers too. I'm not very familiar with Ken, but yeah. Ken Vlogs has lung cancer, has found it has spread more. What a horrible disease, man. Everybody knows somebody that's has, or will get, right? Cancer. It's a horrible disease. My mom is very fortunate. She had lymphoma and she beat it. So she's in remission with that right now, and hopefully it stays away. Hopefully it stays away. Well, it's very nice of you, Tracy, for sure. Yeah, check out. You know what? If you check out Ken's channel and you leave him some well wishes, that could always bring up his spirits. So, yeah, thanks so much for the companies. Oh, that's cool, Steve. You know what? Actually, I've been approached through my Facebook account in the last 2 weeks by 3 different companies. One from the Netherlands, Wuben Lights, WUBEN Lights. They're a flashlight company, and they reached out to me asking if I would like to review one of their flashlights. And I was a little reluctant at first, and then we carried conversation back and forth. And then they sent me a list of a couple of different of their flashlights to choose one, and they put it in the mail. So I'm expecting to get that probably within maybe about the next week. And I'm really excited to be checking that out because I, maybe like many of you, have had many flashlights that that you think are good and don't turn out to be so good. So I'm hoping that this will be, and I'll do an honest review on it, and it's kind of an honor to to check it out. I see we just had somebody new pop into the house here. We got Katie Church. Hey, Katie, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. We're just getting ready to close things up here in about 5 minutes or so. Been going since about 8 o'clock with a little bit of a storm interruption, which was kind of funny. Wasn't at the time, but I was outside and yeah, I got rained on pretty good. But yeah, man, thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. But yeah, so I had that company reach out to me. I had another company called Keith. They make titanium pot sets, and they make titanium, what do you call those, mess kits and things of that sort. And we're in talks right now that I may be doing a review for them on one of their products, being the titanium mess kit. And then just yesterday I was contacted by another company out of China. I believe they're from China, anyways, and they have a weather radio. It's a weather radio, AM/FM radio. It works on a crank or USB charge or batteries or solar for charging. And they're asking me if I'm interested in reviewing that. So all of a sudden, all these companies are falling out of the sky asking if I want to start reviewing their products, and I will do it. I just don't want to do it for the sake of getting free stuff, because I will actually do a review on it. You know what I mean? And there again, I will give an honest review on it, whether it's good or bad, because it's just the way I am. I got one review that I'm just getting ready to start working on. You guys probably remember the little spoon or spork set that I got from, what's the company's name? My apologies if they're listening in or if they watch this video. But I got the spork set, and it's a really cool spork set. I sent one down to Tyler Wood because they actually gave me two, and I put one in my giveaway, and he thought it was pretty cool too. So yeah, yeah, I love flashlights too, Steve. It's like I say, it's just a matter of trying to find one that's good. I got this. I could actually reach it here. I ordered this flashlight one time off of a little China site. It in a 12-volt charger, but it only charges in certain 12-volt chargers because it's a little different. I think it charges in 12-volt chargers that are made in China only. But it's the only way you could charge it, and it's just a twist light, right? You twist it. But this thing is 1,000 lumens, and I could probably, boop, boop. But yeah, it's a very, and this is what I use. But there's only one problem with it is, I wish it had a clip so I could actually clip it onto my baseball cap or something along that lines, right? I can't do it with this, unfortunately. So, yeah. But yeah, I see. Am I buffering, guys? I see my little wheel thing going like crazy here. We just took on a new internet service provider, and I'm not sure how well it's all working right now. But yeah. I'd love to hear that. Yes. Wow. Congrats, Dennis. Thank you. Because I saw all your gear you carry. Yeah. They see all the gear I carry in. All right. Hyper D. We get to get gear for reviews. We use it as a field test for a couple of months before we review. Yeah, that's what I do too. I like to use my gear before I review it because you can look at it, hold it, and you can't really do a review until you've actually really test the thing out, right? Exactly, you get to be a slippery slope if they're not done the right way. Yep, for sure. I had a knife maker contact me saying he wanted to work with me when I said send me a couple and I will test them. I didn't hear from him again. I think he wanted me to buy them. Yeah, you know what? That's this last item, the one that was I said the weather radio. They said that they will insert into my PayPal account the money to buy one off of Amazon. Now, I've heard of that happening before. I don't know how it works out, but I'm talking with them, and we'll see what happens. Um, like I say, I'm not about laying my own money out for something unless it's something I really want. But if they're willing to offer to me to do a review and provide it for me, I'd be more than happy to do that for them, right? So, get asked to review his golf bags because they watched my channel and thought it would be a great fit. Yeah. Woke up all the puppies, so Jeanette has to go look after them. Jefferson, way to wake up all the dogs there, Wolfie. The one thing you could also do too, is, and what I will do, I actually have a lot of gear. Like I am a bit of a gear junkie. And if I get extra gear and I review it and I feel I'm not going to use it, I see there's nothing wrong with actually giving it away in a giveaway or something like that. As long as it's a good product, I wouldn't want to send somebody a piece of junk. But yeah, what are you going to do? Yeah, guys, I seem to be buffering here for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But you know what? We're at the 2-hour mark. And Tracy, thanks for coming. I see you got to get going there. Blessings to you too. Thanks for popping in. I really, really appreciate it. And feel free to drop in at any time. Like I say, we're here every Tuesday night, and that would be awesome. Yes, you've been buffering, but you come back. Yeah, okay, I see that. Fire them, maybe make night. You're good now. Yeah, sorry, guys. Scorpion King, thanks for coming out. Guys, I see I'm starting to buffer here, and I've never really buffered much, and I'm not sure what to do. But let's do this. If Simply Shannon, if you wouldn't mind, or Jess or Jefferson, putting up Rain Dance Bushcraft, if you can find their link and maybe get that posted, and we can go over and do a Rain Dance raid, that would be awesome. Jesse would really, really appreciate that, I'm quite sure. I'm going to see if I can grab it here too. Command C. And so guys, let's pop over there. Sorry, just working at this. Sorry, guys. I look like I'm really buffering here right now. Yeah, guys. I'm just checking my my output here right now, and let's see if we can do 900 there. So yeah, let's go on over to Jess there. I apologize for the buffer. Like I say, I'm still kind of new at this and don't know what the heck to do about it. But yeah, we're going to go check out Jess over at Rain Dance. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, enjoying the evening, enjoying the storm, and weathering the storm with me. And I just want to say to everybody, once again, thanks, God bless, love you all. And remember, keep the adventures alive, people. Have a great night. See you over at Jess's. Yeah, hey Rocco, how you doing, buddy? We're just getting ready to go over and do a rain dance bushcraft raid. Good for seeing you. I'll be in touch with you because I want to try and get you down here for one of my live streams, Rocco. That'd be awesome. Or we could do a double live stream, right? So, anyways, heading over to Jess's. We'll see you guys there. Have a great night, guys. Thank you. God bless.